Hey ladies, in today's video I am talking all about the topic of keeping your hair extensions as healthy as possible, how to maintain them, and what to avoid. So let's go ahead and get started with question number one. Question number one is it hard to maintain hair extensions? So I'm going to answer this specifically to Cashmere's hair extensions because there could be a whole other slew of issues with other types of hair extensions. And so regarding Cashmere's, no, it is not hard whatsoever to maintain hair extensions. And the reason being, they're just super good quality. And when they're good quality hair extensions, they are so simple to maintain. Some kind of awesome tips that you could implement to make them just last, because you want to make your investment last for the longest amount of time as possible, would be to kind of have either a designated space in your drawer to put them when you're done using them. That way they're not getting all mangled and things like that, tossed around in your drawer or wherever you keep them. You want to just have a little spot for them so that they're nice and safe in there. If you are traveling or you prefer to have them hung so that the style is really staying nice and styled how you did it, then I would go ahead and grab the Cashmere travel bag, and that's amazing because you can literally just hang your hair extensions. They'll hang vertically. And that's a really awesome tool, especially when you're traveling. Question number two is, what product should you not use in your hair extensions? You guys, this is vital to keeping your hair extensions nice and healthy, to know these things. So the first thing I will just say is that you're gonna wanna stay away from alcohol-based products in your hair extensions. So things like hairsprays, that kind of stuff, texturizing spray can be okay. But really alcohol-based products are going to be just very drying to the hair, because you have to remember that your extensions don't get those natural oils from your scalp. And so they don't need any extra drying. They're already, sealed with their beautiful, shiny silkiness. So you kind of want to leave them as is. Another thing to avoid is hair oil. So if you're putting on a hair oil, that's okay. But you want to make sure that you are absolutely not using heat styling after you've put in a hair oil, because essentially you're going to be frying the hair. This goes for your extensions and for your natural hair. It's just a good tip to keep in mind. So if you're using a hair oil, make sure that it's just for finishing, just to get that shine, but you're not using any type of straightener, curling iron, or anything like that afterwards. And then when you do go to use your, extensions again, maybe the next day or the day after, just keep in mind if you've used a hair oil that you're going to want to wash that out so you're not frying the hair. So question number three is, what is the healthiest method of hair extensions? These days, there are so many just incredible ways to have, awesome, healthy, luscious hair. And you want to really keep in mind the health of your natural hair, so that while you're wearing your extensions, your natural hair isn't totally diminishing, because that would be sad. And so there's so many different ways to have hair extensions, but my personal favorite would of course be clip-ins. I do like having the freedom of being able to take them in and out and not having them in 24/7. That's something that I really like. Like, for instance, if I'm washing my hair, I like to be able to wash my scalp without having hair extensions in. So that's a really cool bonus just about clip-ins, is that they're there when you want them and they're not when you don't. All right, last and final question number four is, how do I keep my hair extensions soft and silky? Now, when you first get your Cashmere hair extensions, they are going to be so soft, so silky. I guarantee if you're like me, you'll just be running your hands through them, because you're just going to be like, oh my goodness, these are so soft and incredible. And so you're going to want to, these are an investment. These are something that you're spending your money on. And so really, to get the most out of your investment, to keep them looking soft and shiny and like, natural hair, you're going to want to, one, stay away from over styling, like using way too much heat. So something like my kind of rule of thumb is that if I'm trying to go from one style, let's say curls, to going totally straight, I would go ahead and just wash them, because to try to make already curled hair straight is going to take so much heat. So you're just going to want to kind of be mindful of that. They can take a good amount of heat. They are really strong, healthy hair, but just be mindful like you would your own natural hair. And then another thing is that again, since they're not connected, to your scalp, not getting that oil from your head, you won't have to wash them nearly as much as your natural hair, which is another amazing perk of hair extensions, because you style them once. This is what I do. I style them once and then like they're good to go throughout the whole week. And, you can do little touch-ups here and there, but they keep the style really well. So don't use too much heat. Stay away from those kind of more harmful products like hairsprays and things like that. And if you do get, hairspray and the hair extensions, it's super not a big deal. Just be mindful that you'll probably want to wash them pretty soon. I wouldn't go swimming with them. You can as an option, but I wouldn't do that regularly. And then when you're showering, there's no need to, have them in your head. So if you keep those things in mind, your hair extensions are going to last you for at least 6 months, depending on how much you wear them. Could be up to a year if you're a gal who only wears them a couple times a week. So I hope that you guys found these tips to be helpful. If you are intrigued with this kind of a topic, there is so much more information that I've written over on Cashmere's blog post that you guys can check out. Make sure you're in the know of all the hair care tips to keep your hair soft and shiny. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.